What's up, Outcast family? Welcome to this week's ORL podcast. This is the second time doing it today because I made a huge rookie mistake. Anthony never turned my mic on. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't turn it on. We did have guest Aaron here earlier, and we will have to re-film that one. However, we did find some other admins in the chat room that decided to jump in with us. And I'll go around the room and everybody can tell you who they are. My name's Josh. I drive number 12.
Uh,
Uh,
my
Go ahead.
my name's Anthony. I drive the number 81.
Casey, 77.
Johnny Thunder's number 60.
I think you all pretty much know these guys. But, anyways, let's dive into some of the updates from recent races.
Yeah, so this past Saturday there was a iRacing special event at Indy, a 6-hour iRacing special event. ESR Elite Sim Racing from Outcast Racing League participated in it. Um, Al was qualifying for the team. He struggled a little bit to keep a clean lap, so they ended up starting 10th out of 12 cars in the GTP class. 49 cars ran across. There was GTP, LMP2s, and GT3s all competing. Despite the rough start, Al's driving, his skills and awareness moved the team from 10th to 4th, all within the first lap of this race. And Cameron Combs and Robert Tuisku also delivered strong stints during the race, keeping them in the hunt around second or third position most of the race. Ultimately, they got a drive-through penalty for too many incident points, probably from going a little over the rumble strips, getting the 1Xs. But they managed a fourth place finish, so congratulations to them. That's fourth overall, not just out of the 12 in their class. That's fourth overall, so congrats to them. Following the 6-hour race,
Hey,
there,
Anthony, you want me to see if I can play this video of Al making a lap?
yeah, let's see it. Is it going to work this time?
No.
Nope, same thing. All right,
What the?
so we'll have to skip that. Following
Again.
Whoops.
following the 6-hour endurance race, Cam hopped in and participated in a league versus league race that we are part of now. 8 of us from ORL jump in and race against 8 other drivers from 4 other leagues. Kind of throwing our best guys out there to see how we stack up. It was almost like running an official race. This first one was rough.
It was
We
fun though.
it was a lot of fun, but if you ever run like a Daytona official, that's I would
You get what you're asking for.
I would compare it to that.
I had a blast. It was a great time. Of course, I mean, I did keep my truck clean a little longer than everybody else, but it was fun.
Yeah. So of the 8 of us,
Casey, you killed it in that league versus league.
Casey finished the highest in 10th spot, and most of the rest of the team finished in the top 20, but
It was a rough race, man.
it was rough.
What was your secret to success, Casey?
Well, I guess just not arca braking and just I was patient for the most part. I kind of ran around 15th, so it's just in front of the BS and just behind the lead, and it just worked out that I kept the truck cleanest the longest. That's all.
Yeah, it
We
was
got
a
we got
70
caught
lap
up in a
race
lot.
at Daytona
We
in
got caught up in a
trucks.
lot of stuff, and it had stages too. So I mean, we got caught up in a lot of stuff as a team. It sucked. Like when we would be making a big push or something, there was another league in there that even people have commented that it felt like us and them kind of had it out for each other, but we didn't. It was just every time we tried to make a move, one of their guys would get in one of ours, and it was just ugly. But it was fun. Like I said, I had a good time. It was super speedway racing. I mean, everybody was out there racing hard. It was the first, I believe it was the first or the second race of that league versus league, and we just went out there, showed out for ORL, and just didn't turn out the way we hoped it would.
Yeah. Um, Josh, you want to
Yeah, let's just go ahead and I guess let's jump into the race auto club we had Sunday. We saw some thrilling three wide and four wide action. Anthony, or yeah, Anthony, do you want to go over the stage winners?
Yeah, so our stage one ended at the completion of lap 25 once the 10th place driver crossed the line. Jamison Heath took the win there for stage one. Also want to give him a shout out, a happy belated birthday to Jameson. I'm not
Happy
exactly sure how
birthday.
old he is. I know he's one of the youngest ones in the league, but he earned that bonus point that we know is crucial
We
for the
know.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Um, and stage two, Al Reed scored the win for that one at the end of lap 50, or the completion of lap 50. Also earning one stage point to go to the playoffs. The race winner was Caleb McKinney, earning 5 bonus points for the playoffs and taking home our first win for season 8.
Yeah, that's a pretty big win to win the first race of the season.
Hell yeah. Checker
I believe
flag
that
for
was his
Caleb.
first race with us as well, so
Yeah,
it was a pretty decent showing for him. He is a free agent for all you teams looking for another driver. He
Oh, a
is a free
free
agent.
agent with a first week win. Let's go.
that's right.
Yeah,
And we really push the teamwork here at Outcast. You know, that's one of the big foundations that we kind of started on was the teamwork. And having teams, it's nice to have a group of guys to work with. Um, I
that extends beyond our next gen series too. As a league, we all work as a group and as a team. Like in the 24-hour races we ran earlier this year at Daytona, there was what was it, like 8 of us that rotated in one of the cars,
yeah
and we had a blast doing it. We covered all 24 hours, and it was
The
so much fun.
24? Yeah, I
Yeah,
was there. That
yeah
was awesome.
yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
I did an early morning stint. That was really cool. That was fun.
I
it,
can't wait to do it again next year.
Casey spotted for me, and who I didn't spot for you, did I? Who did I spot for?
I don't
Was it
remember. I know there
Cam?
was
Was it
Cam.
Cam?
Yeah,
No, it was Tawisku. I spotted for Tawisku in the morning, and then I took over, and Casey was spotting for me.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I enjoyed that one. That
That
was a
was a
really
good
good
time,
time.
and even off track, a lot of us has gotten together and still using teamwork and do a lot of stuff off. We got big plans coming up for Daytona in February. Anthony just booked their place, and Al, the missing admin, is going to be there with us as well. We kind of talked about that last podcast, but the teamwork definitely goes out of iRacing and in iRacing. It's good. Let me post up the rest of the results for Auto Club, so everybody can kind of see where everybody finished.
Yeah, the racing there was awesome. It was. I don't think there was a single lap that there wasn't passing going on that. It was. It's an absolute blast to race that track.
It was awesome. It was mayhem. There was 5 and 6 wide. Granted, they weren't inside and outside of each other. In your spotter, you're only 1 and 2 wide, but there were 6 lanes of racing in like turn 1 and 2 on every restart. It was super cool. Man, that was fun. I enjoyed Auto Club a lot.
Yeah, it was a good race. There was a lot of good racing. I know I was around a lot of people, a lot of close racing, a lot of the three wides going into the corners. Um, Bunch of guys. Like, I mean, everybody was running good. Um, Even Pool Boy ran pretty good there for a while. Um,
Yeah, yeah. So
I always have to
Wait,
throw
wait,
pool
wait,
boy
wait,
in.
wait, 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 wait.
For a
We're on the
while.
podcast.
Keyword for a while.
How many times did you laugh when he came over the radio and was like, "I'm
sorry,
sorry,
Johnny.
Johnny"?
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Johnny.
That's why he's on the soundboard. I mean,
Hmm.
it's. I told.
Love you,
Was it
pool
you I
boy.
was talking to
Love
earlier?
you, pool boy.
Yeah, was it you I was telling earlier that I definitely that brought me back from being out and stepping away for a little while to do life and coming back and took no
Oh yeah.
time to remember that. It was
And the
instantly
most
hearing it.
nostalgic effect was hearing pool boy say sorry. That's
Sorry,
what
I
you
didn't
said,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't take long. So um,
Jumping from
Mm.
Auto Club, looking
Is it
forward.
Sunday yet?
Yeah,
it's getting
yeah,
there.
right. Looking
Phew,
forward
I'm
to
ready.
next week.
Let's go.
We're going to be taking on Nashville uh, Speedway. I don't. Is that what it's called? Nashville
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 Speedway.
Super
Super
Speedway.
Speedway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm
Y'all
excited
remember
for it, man.
when the cup cars went back to that and they were all blowing brakes out and stuff because like their brake package was wrong, so the brakes were exploding on track the first time they went back.
Oh wow.
Y'all don't remember that?
Unfortunately, I do not remember
No.
that.
Kyle Larson, I think was gonna like he was doing super strong and then he blew his brakes out or he won the race. One of those two storylines, I think, is right. No,
Um,
Well,
I totally remember that.
I don't remember. I'm sure I've run the track, but I don't. I don't really remember it. But
we've run it in the past here.
It's a
I
heavy
know,
braking track, apparently.
yeah, I know it's heavy into one and not so much into three. I think, but I don't know. I definitely need to get out there with my team and come up with a strategy for Sunday because
is Casey trying to talk? Cause I ain't hearing him.
Casey, we're
Sorry.
Oh no, I
definitely
seen you
getting on some
talking. I didn't
practice.
know. I've already had that blooper, so I'm
On
kind
them.
of
Yeah,
nervous
no, I
about it.
was definitely being Casey'd right there, and people who watch this will know what that means. I tend to mute myself.
So here's a fun side note for everyone that watches. But we've got something exciting in the horizon: the Halloween race. It's going to be a blast. We're encouraging everyone to get into the Halloween spirit by wearing costumes on camera and giving your vehicles a spooky paint scheme. So start planning the costumes and think about how you can transform your vehicle into something frightful. Um, Obviously, there'll be more details coming about that. However, I'm kind of anxious to see who wears what costume, and hopefully, everybody will go get a webcam if you don't already have one, so more people can be on there. Um, it shall be interesting. I know. I can't remember. Was it you or Anthony or Pool Boy that dressed up like Wayne? And I mean, you couldn't tell them apart.
it was Pool Boy. He literally
Oh, that's awesome.
the
Yeah.
horseshoe bald spot on the top of my dad's head. He had my girlfriend shave it and bick it and everything, and it was all
Oh shit.
shiny. And he wore like a collared shirt and glasses like my dad. They looked identical. It was it
and
was.
and he
I
had
wish I could find the picture.
didn't he have on a sad Denny Hamlin shirt too?
He had on a Denny
A
Hamlin
sad
collared
Denny
shirt.
Hamlin.
Yeah, he's a back runner right now, so I
Yeah,
know.
he
I,
didn't do
st-
very well this week.
I still want to make my wife a special Denny Hamlin shirt, but I haven't made it yet.
Just put it at the back of the pack, like he did in Atlanta. That's a good spot. But anywho,
He was running there at Watkins too.
oh,
Um,
I didn't
I
even
do
watch
want
that
to
one.
give a shout out to Williamsburg Contract and their driver Carson Hosevar finished
Just
third
about to say
Oh,
something
at
like
hell
that.
yeah, dude.
he
That's
Yeah,
finished
awesome.
third at Watkins Glen this weekend, so that's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
he was wearing the
That
Williamsburg
rules.
helmet.
Yep,
He had the helmet on.
Williamsburg Contracting helmet. Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is cool, man. That's awesome
He's
for them.
looking pretty good to do some good things. He was looking good in Xfinity. He moved up this year, right?
Carson, yeah, I believe this
Yeah,
is rookie
yeah.
season. Yeah,
Did he win the championship? No, it was
No.
what Zane Smith or something.
I think it
I
was
don't know.
Zane Smith.
I think it was. But I could be completely wrong. It could be 2 years ago.
pretty sure I'm contracted to root for that guy.
Anthony, do you
Oh
know?
yeah. No, Carson, those are our rules. I totally want to see him do good.
Anthony, do you know what track will be around Halloween? Probably for
Uh,
the Spook Fest.
the closest. Let me give me 1 second. I'll look that
And
up.
just why he's looking for that, just people that's been in the league kind of already know, but Aaron Peacemaker Gaming will be the judge
Oh
of
Lord.
whoever has the spookiest car, and then whoever has the best Halloween costume. So, typically in the past there might be you win something. I don't know, maybe. I have to wait and see, but
You really want to know what track we're gonna be at?
Yeah. So
Hmm.
the Halloween race is going to be at the Indianapolis Road Course.
Oh
uh,
shit! That is, if you weren't scared yet, you're scared now.
Yeah.
Man.
So one thing, talking about Aaron, um, we're gonna be privileged to have him call in one of our races on his birthday. I believe that'll be the Chicago race.
Epic.
So I
Everybody
think
put
I'm gonna
happy
put a
birthday,
birthday
Aaron.
cake or something for Aaron on my
Absolutely.
car that week.
I have to
Yeah, I
blow
think
this
that would
man
be
up
fun.
It's gonna be a
for sure.
birthday stream. So
Happy
make sure you guys all
birthday!
get out there and give him a
Ha-
shout out on the broadcast.
have a peacemaking birthday.
A
That's
peacemaking
it.
birthday.
Second birthday.
That might give me a reason to not get off my diet and have a piece of birthday cake that day.
Yes, sir.
Have two.
Two would be nice.
I
Um,
was.
go ahead.
Hey, yeah, so
Darlington also on November 17th will be running a throwback week. I don't know if I mentioned that last week or not, but throwback schemes that week. So get those out of the closet and be prepared to run those.
That's Darlington or Dover? Darlington, right?
Darlington. Yeah, it's the
Darlington.
last race. It's
The
the
regular
cutoff
season,
race of
right?
the regular season. Yep.
Then we go to Talladega
Talladega.
That should be the
around the
Oh,
spooky one.
that
16th.
Jeez.
yeah. No, we should do Talladega.
But that's 2 weeks after
That's
Halloween.
way
So
late. Yeah, that's
Oh,
almost
okay.
that's Thanksgiving.
Well, it's still real early. We can switch the schedule. It's only week one. Those are late
no,
weeks. Switch them around. Give us
no,
Talladega.
we're
Give the
not
people
switching
what they
anything.
want.
Well, instead of
No. I think having
we'll do
Talladega as the first
Thanksgiving.
race in the playoffs
I know.
is going to
I
mix
know.
things
We're
up
good.
really well.
Yeah,
And then finishing with a full length Daytona at the end.
Yeah, I'm
full
excited for
length
Oh
that.
man,
Daytona.
I am so excited about that.
We're gonna run the same.
Gonna run what? Sorry.
We lost him.
Oh
We're
no.
gonna. I said we're gonna run the same amount of laps at Bristol in the quarter amount of time we're gonna run them at Daytona. We're back to back 200 lappers, and they're literally gonna be a quarter of each other, or
Yep.
one's gonna be a quarter of
Yeah.
the other.
Yep. It's the first time we're running a full length race, and I think it's going to be awesome. Just make sure you add some extra padding to your seats, and you have plenty
Yeah,
of drinks
right.
nearby,
And you got a
Someone's
little
gonna be
fans blowing
hurting.
on you because you're going to be sweating.
and you
So
got get you a little hose if you need to use the restroom.
Yeah, right.
where it depends on camera for Peacemaker.
That'd be interesting.
I'm ready for that one.
I'm excited for it.
I got a 0x in the Coke 600 in my personal like history, whatever. You can find it. I got a 0x in the Coke 600. I'm good. I finished a few 500s. I'm ready for that one. I'm so excited.
So
That's a different racing discipline. I'm
what
down for it.
what's the next crown jewel NASCAR race on iRacing that we can run?
Uh, I don't think
Because
they're in the
I
playoffs.
know three of us. It doesn't have to be NASCAR either. The three of us attempted the Indy 500 a couple times.
Probably the
Um,
500, the
the co-
Daytona 500, and we'll be in Daytona.
no, so last time they ran it on a Wednesday, I believe, and I was able to run one because then I drove 1,600 miles after running 2 500-mile Daytona 500s.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got
so
500. You
1,000
got
miles in
500 laps at
iRacing.
Bristol.
I remember
That's
that. I
this week.
ran one of those with you.
Bristol 500.
500 laps at Bristol is
They
this
have
week.
that this week.
Yes, NIS.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah,
That's a serious ass race right there, boys.
I think we're all
Let's do it.
pretty close in iRating too. So
I'm 1735 now.
You're a joke.
I just got it up.
I'm a fucking 1254. Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
yeah, some of these officials are brutal. I know.
Just don't race them.
In that league versus league, we had one of
I'm
our
an
drivers.
800 iRating driver, but I got lucky this week.
Our league versus league race, we had a driver drop out last minute, so I'm sitting at work, and I'm like, man, we need this 8th driver. So I hop on my laptop at work, and I've got a PlayStation controller, and I'm trying to calibrate that thing to. I ended up racing almost 60 laps before I had a problem with the controller. But
Oh, you talking about the League v League?
yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. I
yeah,
remember that.
I
bro.
did pretty good for being on controller, if
You
you want
did
my opinion.
great. You did great.
I don't
But
want to be behind you. That's
For
all I'm
being
saying.
on a controller, you did great. Except for that one guy that really had a problem with you.
Really had a big problem with it.
he's like, I just watched this guy wreck 7 times, but
How
I
did he
ended the
know you
race.
had? How did he know you had a controller?
He
I'm
said he
sorry, we were
told him.
trying to help fill your field for your inaugural fucking league race. Like, whoops, sorry for
He
cussing. My bad.
Bleep.
I think that
somebody
was my
somebody
first
was
one. I think I'm
spotting
good.
for him, and they were looking at my in car, and you could see the wheel twitch. Like
Yeah.
it's not as smooth
Right.
like when someone's on a wheel. You can see the
Oh,
twitch.
Oh
I
no, I
got you.
did see one where you were all the way on the outside wall, like coming out of the trioval. You were going into one, which is not a natural race line. I could tell you were trying to stay out of the way, but like the controller, I guess, like flicked and it like yanked you right down to the bottom. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, okay, maybe he did cut that guy off that one time, but I don't
yeah.
know. Like
I messaged.
again, like I said, sorry we were trying to help you fill your field for your broadcast for your inaugural race. Like we were trying to make it cool. My
Did
bad.
you wreck with the controller or did you not
Oh,
wreck?
I had hit the outside wall coming off a turn, and then came down across and hit somebody. But that was the only incident I had.
That's
And
not bad at all, really.
no, so I don't know. The guy was just very vocal, not just about me, but everyone in
yeah.
the
That
race.
he was part of the team that they said we were going back and forth with, which it was unintentionally, but it was happening. A couple guys had some really bad races, and they were pretty vocal about it. But
That's racing.
I actually got wrecked
You meet
intentionally.
each other in the pits and you
The guy who wrecked
fisticuffs and then
me,
you have
he
a
got
beer with
kicked
each
out of the
other.
session. Like I ended up getting loose and door checking him, which everybody drove away from, and then all of a sudden he just took a hard left and took me out.
Oh yeah, so forgot to mention last week. Obviously I was down there with Brom in Atlanta. On the way home, made a pit stop in Virginia. Played around the golf with Mr. Johnny Thunders over here.
It was pretty dope.
It was a lot of fun. I
I still don't
appreciate.
know what happened, man. Like I think
I won't
you
play
know I
around
was
golf.
kind of really loosely keeping track of the score, and we played scramble on the front nine, and we decided to play each other on the back. Did I just disconnect?
No, you're
No,
good.
No.
you're good.
Okay. Um. So yeah, we played scramble on the front. We did really good on the front nine, and then we played against each other because we were held up by the group in front of us. And I was really loosely keeping score, but I think we were pretty much even until hole 8. And then I shanked like 3 shots in a row. Even after you whiffed the one on the tee box that we got
Oh
video
no.
of. That was
Well,
hilarious. That was the hole where I shanked like 3 shots and you whiffed on the tee box.
well, you got to
But I
watch
let that one get
Anthony.
away from me.
He probably put one of those fake balls down, and you probably hit some kind of trick ball that was weighted off to one side or the other. You got to
You
watch.
Hey
underestimate
Brom,
my
if
ability
I
to watch
send
my
this,
opponent in golf.
if I
I
send
was
this to
finding
you,
his
can you get
ball
it on the
first,
stream?
then mine.
What is it?
The whiff, the golf ball whiff.
I can try.
Yeah, yeah. Try to bring this up on this.
Where did you send it at?
I sent it to you on Messenger. You'll have to download it and
It's in
drag
the
it in.
Casual Encounters Discord too.
Let me see if I can get it here. Let's see
But
how.
yeah, so I let that hole get away from me, and then I think we tied on 9, and I really think that I was ahead of you by like three or four strokes, and I just let hole 8 get away from me on the back nine, and
Yeah, you dropped
I
a
truly
couple
do
times.
think that you beat me by 1 stroke, and that just, I mean, it hurts to say it right now, like, but I think you got me by 1 stroke. And now
Uh,
I need to come to New Hampshire and play golf with you and just annihilate you on
You
your
guys should all
course.
come to Florida, where the best
I
golf
need
in the
to
world is.
hone it in, practice. I need to driving range every day after work and come in and just annihilate you on your home course.
so we
Could you
did
beat me by 1 stroke on my work course?
we did find out that uh, that God is not the only person who can hit the 1-iron.
Yep. Anthony can hit the 1 iron
Yeah.
on the second swing.
The first one, the ball was like, nah.
The ball was like, that
The
is too
ball said
much
no.
power.
Yeah, the ball did. It was the
Yeah.
ball.
The
Yeah.
ball said that is too much power and I'm gonna deflect it, and it made the 1 iron move away.
it was it
It
was
was just
terrible.
too powerful. It
One
couldn't
swing to
handle
take
it.
down its defenses, the second one to smack it. Yeah, I got you.
I really hope we can get this video to play.
I'm working on it.
Oh, can
There
you
it is.
rotate it?
It's
Oh, there it
sideways,
was.
but it's
No,
there.
that was the practice swing. That's a practice swing.
No, here it
All right,
comes.
here it comes. Here it comes.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled
Yeah.
one.
That's a
I'm going to need a
practice.
chiropractor after that.
Let's see him get it
I
again.
slipped the disc.
He does hit a really good shot right
Nice.
into the
Playing
mountain.
that one.
Right into the mountain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then I pitched it from
That's
way
a
down in the
beautiful
valley.
hole, man. That's one of my favorite holes on the
I
whole
pitched
course.
it from the valley up onto the green, right? I had a putt for birdie and I missed it.
That's
Did you get that out the Discord or off of Anthony's message?
out of
If you got it
Discord.
off the Discord, grab my video too.
Let's see.
It's not a beautiful golf swing, but it was a nice golf swing.
There you go. I mean, they ain't got all got to be perfect.
We got all kinds of beautiful videos here.
Brom, I've got video of us playing up here when you were up here, of us using our sticks as pool cues
right,
because of that card game.
Let's see if it works. Here
Oh,
we go.
dude,
Here we
I
go.
want to play
Here
that
we
one
go.
day. Here's JT.
Oh.
I
Posing.
mean, it looks like he knows what he's
Posing.
doing.
Now, if anybody that watches this has played PGA with Johnny Thunders, if that don't look like his character, you can't get any more
For
close.
real.
That
So
is the same exact clothes he has on that game.
my
Okay.
favorite comment here is, Brom, you yelled "posin" like 3 times. My nickname on my scramble team is Posey. Like the dudes make fun of me. They call me Posey
Oh, really?
because I fucking pose at the end of my, like I'm on the top of a trophy and I hold that shit like a dumbass. Oh God, I'm cussing like crazy. I'm sorry,
That's
but
right. When we
no.
uploaded, it's plus 18. So
Okay, all right. I'm
It's
sorry.
it's
I
not
have been
encouraging it,
trying.
but
I just now let go. I didn't mean to. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's my nickname in my scramble golf team is Posey because I do that.
Oh, let's see here. What am I trying to do?
Dang. I'm sorry.
um,
Cut that
so
Oh,
part out. Can we
Brom,
do that?
you wanna give them the
Yeah,
little fun
yeah,
fact?
yeah. Let me. So the NASCAR fun fact of the week. NASCAR's origins trace back to the Prohibition era when bootleggers modified their cars to outrun the police. These modifications eventually led to the creation of faster, more powerful vehicles and organized racing. So, make sure you strap some corn liquor to your car on Sunday because it'll make you run faster and pretend everybody else in the field is a popo.
Well, we do have 2 officers that run with us.
Yeah, so run from them, and
Well, first you got to catch them.
Yeah,
And
no
then you
kidding,
gotta
right?
then you gotta run from them.
and the worst
The
case
best corn
scenario,
liquors made in Virginia.
the best case scenario, just light it on fire, toss it out your race car, and toss them like Mario Kart at Pool Boy or somebody.
Or like Uncle Jesse on the Dukes hat.
Oh man, I was trying to do something.
I do want to say that make sure you tune in next week. We will have Chad Lancaster from Landon CNSB, where we'll be making a special
Fellow
announcement
Quantum
with
team
him.
member.
Yeah, we'll be making a special announcement with him. And then we got to work on getting Aaron back so we can re-record the episode that.
I made a rookie mistake on.
But we'll work on getting that together. What were you working on there, bro?
Well, I was just kind of going through casual encounters, and I kept going up to the Florida Daytona 500 2023 week, and I was going to put a picture of this guy sleeping, setting up. But I can't. Oh, man. Anywho, maybe we'll do that on another weekend. I can't find where I just saved it at.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so make sure you go check out the
I don't,
ORL
but I think I
Casual
can
Encounters.
guess.
Oh, you'll know it as soon as you go.
Johnny,
there.
I'll send it to you here.
I was gonna say I don't know, but I think I can guess.
Here,
I
I
wasn't
sent
there.
it to you on Discord.
Take your guess.
I was wrong. But it's equally hilarious.
There was
Yeah,
a-
you thought it was me,
Oh,
didn't
you
you?
thought
You
it was
thought it was
Casey.
me, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
did.
that's
I
what-
did.
I
I
thought
it
did.
was-
I really
I thought
did.
it was me. I'm like, tweeting
I
I'm like,
really
it was
did.
the
I thought it
week
was
before.
Casey.
Oh, wait, this year. I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm good.
Man,
Yeah.
them things really are dark, ain't they?
If you know what we're talking about, just go
Oh,
find the picture. You'll know exactly what we're talking about. That's all we're gonna say.
All right. I think that's gonna do it for this one here, guys.
All right, so as always, we're gonna run the promo one more time to get your engines revving for next week's race.
Let's
go. Thanks,
thank our
Kurt.
Nashville, here we
sponsors.
come.
Thanks, Kurt Sponsler, for making the video. Thank Williamsburg Contracting,
Aaron,
Central
hell
Customs
yeah.
Diecast, Landon
Colton,
CNSB, and Tuckerdale
Chad.
Customs for helping the lead.
Don and Jackie, let's go.
All right, here we go. Here's the promo.